The measurements in the list below have a characteristic in common. 2 miles, 72,000 inches, 3,000 feet. Which statement describes the common characteristic? A, each measurement is less than 4,000 yards. B, each measurement is greater than 1,760 yards. C, each measurement is equivalent to 1,000 yards. Or D, each measurement is equivalent to 3,520 yards. If you haven't had a chance to work the problem, pause the video now and work the problem. And then restart the video once you have a solution and check and see if you got it right. All right, this is something that we would use our handy dandy STAAR chart on. I don't have one in front of me, but luckily I kind of remember what's going on. I remember that 1 mile is 1,760 yards. I do also know that 1 yard is 3 feet. And I also know that 1 foot is 12 inches. So 3 feet's 1 yard, 1 foot is 12 inches. 3 times 12 is 36 inches. So 1 yard is 36 inches. 1 yard is equal to 3 feet, which is also equal to 36 inches. All right. So here's how I would attack this problem. 3,000 feet and 72,000 inches really scares me. Those are some big numbers. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with the 2 miles. I know that 1 mile is equal to 1,760 yards. I'm going to start there and find out what that is and see if I can go ahead and eliminate any answer choices. So 1,760 times 2. 0 times 2 is 0. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry my 1. 7 times 2 is 14 plus 1 is 15. Carry my 1. 1 times 2 is 2 plus 1 is 3. 3,520 yards. All right, so let's look and see what I've got. Each measurement is less than 4,000 yards. Well, yeah, this is less than 4,000 yards, okay? Each measurement is greater than 1,760 yards. Yep, got that one too. C, each measurement is equivalent to 1,000 yards. It's not equivalent to 1,000 yards, so I'm going to check that one off. Okay. And D, each measurement is equivalent to 3,520 yards. Well, actually mine is equivalent to 3,520 yards. All right, so that only got rid of one answer choice, but at least it got rid of one answer choice. So now I need to think. All right, that's 72,000 inches. That still kind of scares me. So let's look at 3,000 feet, okay? So I know that all right, 3,000 feet. All right, so let's look at 3,000 feet. So I can use a proportion, 1 yard to 3 feet, okay, because I know that those are equal, is equal to some number of yards times 3,000 feet. Okay, so 1 yard is to 3 feet, because they're equal to each other, equals some number of yards to 3,000 feet. So how do I go from 3 to 3,000? Multiply by 1,000. 3 times 1,000 is 3,000. So 1 times 1,000 is 1,000 yards. Okay, so I know that 3,000 feet is equal to 1,000 yards. Okay, so now I can look again at my answer choices. Each measurement is less than 4,000 yards. Well, yep, I got less than 4,000 yards. That one still works. Each measurement is greater than 1,760 yards. Mine is not greater than 1,760 yards, so that doesn't work. And D, each measurement is equivalent to 3,520 yards. I don't have 3,520 yards, I have 1,000 yards, so that one's not going to work either. So all I have left is A. So A is my right answer. But I'm going to double check, okay? So I know I want to double check the 72,000 inches. Inches, and I know that 36 inches goes into 1 yard. All right, so I know I know that 36 goes into 72 2 times. Okay. So 70 on the corner of my table here. Okay. I know that 36 times 2 is 72. So I know that 32 is going to go into that 72 2 times. Okay. And then I've got the 3 zeros. So 2,000. So 36 times 2,000 is 7,200. And I can double check by doing 2,000 times 36. 0 times 0 is 0, 0 times 0 is 0, 0 times 0 is 0, 2 times 6 is 12. There's my place marker. 0 times 3 is 0, 0 times 3 is 0, 0 times 3 is 1, 2, 0. Make sure my numbers line up. 3 times 2 is 6. Add it all up. 0 plus 0 is 0, 0, 0, 2, and 7. So 2,000 times 36 is 72,000 inches. So 36 times 2,000 gives me 7,200. So 1 times 2,000, this becomes my answer, which is 2,000 yards. That's my answer. So I got 2,000 yards, 1,000 yards, and 3,520 yards. 2,000 yards is less than 4,000 yards. It is bigger than this, but that didn't work for this one. It's not equivalent to 1,000, and it's not equivalent to 3,500. So I double checked and made sure A was my right answer.